Magandang umaga po mga kaibigan sa isa na namang edisyon ng ating Wednesday Roundtable at Lido Virtual Edition. Pag-uusapan po natin ang mahalagang issue may kinalaman po sa edukasyon. Kahapon po nabanggit ni Secretary Leonor Briones na sa Agosto magsisimula ang klase. Pero magandang pag-usapan, ano ba yung paghahanda? Inanyayahan po namin ang Department of Education, lumiham po kami sa kanila, subalit mukhang abala sila at wala po yatang magiging kinatawan sa ating talakayan. But we're more than happy to have with us si Congresswoman CASTRO. Siya po ay kinatawan ng Alliance of Concerned Teachers, no? At makakasama natin si Dr. Bert Tuga, na presidente ng Philippine Normal University. Nasa kabilang linya si Ginoong Lim Sorbon. Siya po ang service manager ng HUAWEI ICT Academy in the Philippines. At kasama rin natin si Ginoong BENJO BASAS. Siya po naman, mga kaibigan, ang chairperson ng Teachers Dignity Coalition. Pero as opening statement, we go beyond the school opening. Sapagkat ano ba yung paghahanda? May bagong norms. Sabi, 20 bata na lamang sa classrooms. Pagkatapos, kailangan merong ganito, ganyan. Ang tanong, kaya ba ng pamahalaan? May sapat bang budget para makapagtayo ng bagong school buildings? Meron bang sapat na budget para kumuha ng mga bagong guro para magbigay ng kaukulang instructions sa mga kabataan? Do we have the resources? Sabi, meron ikang paraan, pwedeng online. The question is, ano ba? Yung bang internet maaasahan? Ilang bang mga tao ang mayroong computers? Bagaman maraming Pilipino ang may cellphone at nadagdag na rito ang malaking gasto sa pang-load, yung ba sapat to sustain whatever plans or goals the government has prepared for us? So yan ang ating talakayan ngayong araw na ito. For the record, we invited Secretary Leonor Briones at si Congresswoman Maria Victoria Umali ng A-Teacher Party List. But we're happy we have with us Congresswoman CASTRO of Alliance of Concerned Teachers at si Ginoong Lim Sorbon, Service Manager ng HUAWEI Academy in the Philippines, at si BENJO BASAS. We're expecting President to join us later today. So let's start kay Congresswoman CASTRO. Ano po bang narinig ninyo sa Kongreso? Na bago yung school calendar, do we have enough funds to sustain the goals and objectives of this government as far as education is concerned? Yes, ma'am.
Magandang umaga, Melo, no? Tsaka sa ating mga at sa iyong mga invited guests. So, tama ka, no? Marami tayong mga babaguhin ngayon in terms of the educational system natin. Sa ngayon, wala pang, naka-join lang ako sa meeting ng Committee on Higher Education and Technology. 2 meeting na yon about doon nga sa flexible learning scheme. Parang ang Department of Education ay naghahanda din ng training at naghahanda din dito sinasabi nating flexible learning. At nai-announce na nga noong isang araw na August 24 ang pasukan. Hindi naman ito purely face-to-face na klase with the students and teachers. Meron din daw mga internet or online teaching. Welcome naman ito doon sa atin, kaugnay ng mga ganitong pagbabago doon sa ating educational system. Pero alam natin, Melo, di ba, itong nangyayari sa atin na pandemic COVID-19, hindi natin nakikita ang kaaway. Merong symptomatic, merong asymptomatic na mga lumalabas na mga pasyente. Yung August 24, alam mo kami, hindi kami nagdedepende dun sa date eh. Ang una naming consideration doon sa pagbubukas ng klase ay yung kung talagang safe na ba ang ating mga estudyante, mga teacher, mga school personnel na pumasok. Kasi sa ngayon, Melo, yung very basic na dapat na ginawa ng ating gobyerno, especially pangunahan ng DOH, ay yung mass testing sana nagawaan na ba itong mass testing? Ayon lang sa report na nakikita natin, 72,000 pa lang yung nama-mass testing. Considering mo, alam mo sa NCR, ilan ba ang tao sa NCR? NCR, 12 million. Kaya yung pagbubukas ng klase, Melo, depende ito doon sa safety ng mga bata at saka ng mga estudyante. Kung talagang yung August 24 ba ay talagang ito ay pinaka-safe na date para mag-umpisa ang klase. Isa pa, no, June 1, yung mga teachers ay magsisimula na raw ng training. Magsisimula na rin daw ito ng mga paghahanda sa mga klase natin. So medyo atubili ang iba nating mga teachers kaugnay noong June 1 na paghahanda na ito dahil ngayon ilang araw na lang simulan na ito. Kaya unang consideration natin, Melo, dito ay yung health. Pangalawa ay yung paghahanda doon sa training at internet connection ng mga bata. Ayon sa survey nga, 20% lang sa mga bata natin ang makaka-access sa internet. Hindi pa natin alam dyan. Mga 50% ang merong laptop or merong mga cellphone. So, yung discrimination na mangyayari. Welcome naman yung 20 students per class. Kasi gusto nga natin mabawasan ang class size para sa quality education. Matagal na nating hinihiling ito. In terms of resources naman, marami tayong mga hindi pa natatapos na mga buildings at mga rooms na dapat natin ding tignan at i-evaluate ng Department of Education at ng Kongreso.
Okay.
So ito yung mga panimula.
Yeah. Congresswoman, in the first place, yung mga teachers, are they willing to work doon sa bagong school calendar dahilan sa, yun nga, ang concern ay kalusugan? Do you think they will be interested and talagang willing to work sapagkat hindi pa na-establish yung kaligtasan nila?
Sa mga teachers naman, sa kahit na anong pamamaraan, mga willing naman yan to work. Pero ang worry nila, Melo, ay yung health concerns. Kasi hanggat hindi natitiyak ng gobyerno, hindi natin natitiyak na safe na talaga sa mga mass gatherings, pag-hold ng mga klase na safe na tayo, ay mahirap isapalaran ang health ng ating mga teachers. Welcome naman yung mga flexible learning katulad ng mga online. Kaya lang, ang worry ko nga lang ay yung discrimination naman sa mga estudyante nating hindi makakapag-access doon sa internet, walang laptop, walang cellphone. Yung sa mga rural areas, lalo na, yun ang problema natin.
Yeah, may nakita nga akong feature sa isang estudyante sa Manila na kailangan pang pumanik sa bundok sa Burias para makapag-submit ng papel sapagkat nandun yung signal ng telepono. Masakit na katotohanan, pero nangyari ito.
Oo, tama ka kasi yung mga teachers gumagamit na rin sila ng technology doon sa evaluation and grading system nila. So, yun nga lang, yung teacher nga lang problema na natin hindi lahat ma-assure natin na may mga laptop yan, may mga signals. Kaya yun ang magiging problema natin.
Okay. Brief reaction mula sa ating kasama si Benjo BASAS. Benjo, mula sa inyong grupo, anong pananaw ninyo sa nagaganap ngayon? Benjo? Andali, ayusin natin. Yun. Okay.
Hello.
Yes, go. Yes.
Okay po. Opo. Magandang umaga po, Sir Melo, at sa lahat ng mga kasamang panauhin. Naman po naman kami ng reaction sa iba't ibang platform tungkol po dito sa plano ng Department of Education na August 24 na reopening of classes. Although safe yung message at yung statement ng ating Defense Secretary, ang sinasabi niya, it would either be physical or sabihin na kapag sinabi nating nire-raise ni Congresswoman Franz yung issue ng safety at yung health condition of course yung condition ng pandemic na nandito tayo ngayon hindi natin fluid yung situation hindi nga natin alam kung yung August 24 na yan ay okay na yan, ay safe na yan of course we would rely doon sa sa assessment, no, at recommendation, ano, ng health experts, no, nung scientific community. Of course, we have the UPRI, no, we have the UP National Institute for Health, no, World Health Organization, and the Department of Health, no. Hindi po ito po pwede na sariling inisyatiba ng Department of Education. Of course, yung proposal ng DepEd, no, to hold classes, no, yun nga lang, no, kasi kaya nga sabi ko kanina, SAFE, no, hold classes by August 24, no. Of course, no, yan ay subject, no, sa approval ng IATF, no. Hindi natin alam kung papayagan ba yan, ano po. Definitely, kung online naman, wala namang problema siguro, ano po. Walang problema, no, as far as the physical interaction is concerned, ano po. Pero may issue din diyan ng accessibility, no. Lagi naming sinasabi to ng paulit-ulit, no. Even our teachers, no, may problema po sa accessibility, no, dito sa internet, no. Hindi po lahat naman ng teacher ay nasa maayos na kalagayan, ano po, economically, at nasa maayos na kalagayan din, infrastructurally, no, na pwede nating sabihin gano'n, ano po. Meron bang internet connectivity o meron bang signal, no, doon sa kanyang kinaroroonan, no, things like that, no. Maliliit na issues ito, no, that we really have to consider, no, kung gusto nating maging matagumpay nitong opening ng classes, no, physical man ito or distant. Of course, yung physical, pwede natin iset aside yan, no, gaya ng sinabi ko, no, ito ay magiging dependent, no, doon sa ruling, no, doon sa decision ng IATF, no, o ng presidente, no, to some extent, no. So kaya gayon po, no. So kailangan po consider natin capacity wise, no, consider natin yung ng mga bata, ng mga teachers, lalong-lalo na ng mga bata. Tandaan natin na Camelo, pagbalik natin, ano, pag na-lift ang ECQ, no, para tayo ditong nagkaroon ng somewhat freedom, ano po, ng liberation, ano po. So iniisip natin paano tayo babawi economically yung mga pamilya, no, psychosocial, no, basically yung issue, no, right after this ECQ, no. Kaya tignan natin, ano, well, yung binabanggit din naman na June 1, actually kahit sa panahon ng ECQ hindi naman natapos, no, yung trabaho ng mga teachers right now, ano po, ngayong mga oras na ito, no, continuous, no, meron pong mga webinars, merong mga hinihingi sa ating mga guro na mga requirements, no, gaya ng mga submission ng mga online online reading ng forms, no, submission ng kung ano-ano. Marami po 'yan, ano, kaya hindi lang sa June 1 yung trabaho, no. Right after the declaration of community quarantine and ECQ and then extension and another extension, marami pong mga trabaho yung ating mga guro. Kaya practically wala pong bakasyon at tinuturing. And in fact, no, yung ECQ is never, no, a vacation.
Okay. Let's shift to a good friend, si Lim. Mula po naman sa HUAWEI, no? Tingnan natin, how does HUAWEI ICT look into the education system in the Philippines? You've been offering courses online. How does HUAWEI look at this, Lim? Yes? Go ahead.
Right. HUAWEI, we have the a system. We call it as a smart education, or we call it as a digital academic system. So we actually bringing this system into online learning, which is available for the student and the teachers, for them to access the platform. We are actually providing a platform for the teachers, students, as well as the parents and the school administrator, for them to access the platform regardless which time zone they are or which location they are, as long as they have the internet connection. Of course, we don't need a very good bandwidth. As long as they have the internet connection, then they can access to the knowledge base, where this platform is more focused on the K-12 student.
Okay, but
yeah.
Have you tried this in other countries where similarly situated with the Philippines, where internet access is more of a luxury?
Yes, we do have some case study. Maybe I can share two of the case study here. One of them is in China Longgang system. We actually providing a campus solution. A campus solution for the in China Longgang, we call it as an education system. We create a multimedia content and play back the resource of sharing of the what we call the among the school, the syllabus among the school. So on top of that, we do have the this wireless interaction teaching, and equipped with some tablet and teaching for the student. And other than this, in the Europe country, we do have one of the case study which is located in Turkey. We call it as a FATI project. It is another campus solution project as well. We implement the wireless network enablement education innovations project there. So the progress of the project is we actually deliver the digital education system, such as a remote learning to the student.
I see. But one of the concerns, aside from poor internet connection in the Philippines, is the fact that such a platform may require more money, because not all teachers have laptops, not all teachers or students have all these comforts of new technology. Yes, tell us your views about this. Will it cost more? Will it cost more to use this platform that you're introducing?
Well, as long if we have the internet connection is stable, then we should be able to the implementation of this project should not be any problem. But of course, we need internet connection for this project, and we can implement, or we can implement a study where is the how to improve the connectivity issue from there.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
We're joined by Alex Lake from Malaysia. Alex, good morning. Tell us, how are things going on in Malaysia today? Are you free to go around?
Yeah, basically, we are still in the lockdown.
Yeah.
So the good thing is most of the training, as what Per Lim said, most of the classes that we are running right now are mostly held in the e-meeting or e-learning. We call it e-learning. And on top of that, we also have courses such as we call it the MOOC. Especially if you look at the MOOC actually provide foundation things like ICT foundation skills. Especially if you talk about HUAWEI, we are more in tune looking at emerging technologies like big data, AI, and students like even year 12 can actually start to learn about all these courses through online. And this is actually one of the key benefits that we emphasize, especially in terms of MOOC. Once they actually learn about MOOC, the next precursors is actually when they go into the classroom again. So when these students actually attend the classroom, they already have some form of foundation or basic knowledge about a particular understanding about, say, for example, machine learning or big data. So when they go into the class, instead of just listening from the teachers in the class, which is a one-way direction, students can actually start to ask questions from what they learn through the MOOC, and it will be more on instructive, more practical way to actually learn more in-depth about a particular topic that they would like to hear from the teacher. So this will actually cultivate the teachers and the student to have more interaction based on the pre-learning on the MOOC in the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very nice, very encouraging. Congressman Franz, how do you look at new technology being introduced in our system today?
I think the Department of Education has introduced one kind of learning. This is the DepEd Common. I already explore some of this, but I think Melo, this is not sufficient and this is not enough. The Department of Education should come up with like yung what are the basic learning desired competencies for each level that the student should be having. So, yun muna Melon ang dapat natin malaman yung mabago ng Department of Education. So, in this new situation, we have to reduce yung mga subject area, yung mga subject matters. Ano ba yung mga mahalaga? What are the basics and what are the needed competencies that the student should know? So, yun yung gusto nating makita dun sa Department of Education. Bagamat in the different countries, they have the different learning competencies, the basic learning needs by the students. In the same way, the students here in the Philippines have different desired learning competencies. So, that would be the basic. And then, second, yung mga methods. So we know that there are different learning methods in the internet. We have the different applications. Pero in reality, Melo, just to come to think of it, yung ating mga estudyante nga yung basic ng paggamit ng cellphone ay hindi pa rin nila masyadong maalam. At saka anong mga grade level ba yung ready for internet? Sa mga kinder hanggang grade 3, parang hindi pwede yung purely na mga internet learning methods. So, yun din yung
Yeah. Congresswoman, meron din kasing isang pag-aaral na nagsasabi na bagaman nakakabasa ang mga kabataan sa Pilipinas, pero hindi naman naunawaan yung nababasa. We can be good speed readers, but the comprehension is the problem. Where is the problem? Saan nandun ang problema?
Yes, yan talaga yung problema natin, Melo, no? Bagamat masakit man tanggapin o nakakalungkot man natanggapin na may mga ganong study about the Philippines, nakakabasa pero hindi nakakapag-comprehend. What more kung kung sa internet ang bata na maggagamitin ng internet. So mukhang hindi sufficient ito. Kailangan talaga nung face-to-face. At ma-maintain yung social distancing. Ako, okay na ako dun sa 20 per class or 15 per class na hindi naman araw-araw yon, magkaroon lang ng alternate o kung paano i-schedule yung mga bata para dito. Kasi mahalaga din talaga yung teacher. Hindi mo mapapalitan yung teacher ng ng technology. Mahalaga talaga yung teacher sa classroom o sa eskwelahan.
Yeah. Benjo, ano ang pananaw nyo rito? Yung problema na meron nakakabasa pero hindi nakakaunawa. How does that solve?
Well, may talaga tayo, no? Yan ay isang bagay that we have to recognize, no? And tama, no? Masakit nga po yan talaga, no? Pero lumabas naman po sa pag-aaral yan, no? At isa nga tayo, no? Doon sa may mga lowest, no? Competencies in terms of science, math, and reading, no? At nakalulungkot po ito, no? Pero ikan po natin, marami po talaga mga factors diyan, po, na kailangan nating tignan, well, isa na po diyan siguro, no? Yung practice, no? Yung pwede ko sabihin na practice ng mass promotion, po, no? Dito sa Department of Education, kasi ang hirap sa DepEd ngayon, hindi ka pa pwedeng parang virtually hindi ka pa pwedeng magbagsak ng bata, no, kahit hindi niya nakuha yung supposed desired learning competencies, no, na iniuutos o minamandate ng kanyang curriculum, no. Pero meron kasing mga etong isang bagay, no, na kailangan nating balansehin, two-way na, no. Yung mga teacher natin, of course, we have issues, no, and those issues should be addressed, no. Halimbawa po, no, kapag binagsak yung bata, yung teacher ang masisisi, no. Yung teacher yung gagawa ng paraan para mag-remediation, no. Yung teacher yung mag-suffer, no, in terms of yung kanyang performance, no, rating, no. So it would affect yung performance rating ng teacher kapag meron siyang binabagsak na bata, kahit pa sabihin natin na dapat lamang naman talaga ibagsak, no?
Okay.
Pero syempre titignan din natin yung situation ng classroom, no? Hanggang saan ba natututo yung bata, no? So ito isang magandang eye opener, no? This crisis, no? Nagbuka sa atin ng napakaraming, I would say, no, napakaraming opportunity din, no? Halimbawa, no, kino-consider na ngayon ng gobyerno yung 20, no, na class size, no, para sa isang classroom sa Pilipinas that in the past, no, tama yung sinasabi ni Congresswoman, no, ito yung matagal nang binabanggit, no, ng mga teachers organizations, no, even ng mga experts, no, na wag nating gawing congested yung ating classrooms, no. Pumunta tayo doon sa standard, no. Well, kung 20 well, maganda yan. Ano po? Pero dapat mabigyan din natin, no, mabigyan natin ng supplemental or ng support, no, yung ating mga bata, no, when it comes to technology, when it comes to teaching materials, no, at yung mga kinakailangan po natin, no, doon sa loob ng classroom. Yan po, no, ang ever since ang issue natin sa Pilipinas, sa Philippine education, ay mare-resolve, no, pag tinignan po natin at consider yung classroom.
Benjo, ang kinakatakot ko, baka yung teacher pa mag-provide ng broadband para sa classroom.
Well, marami pong ganyang nangyayari po ngayon, ano? In fact, yung ngayon, ano, yung ginagawa natin ng mga physical, no, yung mga papel, no, normally yung mga teachers nagpo-provide, no. And even yung baon, even yung pagkain ng ating mga bata, no, marami sa ating mga bata, mga teachers ang nagpo-provide, no. Ganyan po tayo. Kaya tama yung isa nating issue kanina, no. This is also, no, an economic issue, no, at kinakailangan pong tignan ng gobyerno rito hanggang saan po ba, no? Hindi lang ito classroom kasi kahit yung classroom mo ay maayos, kahit yung classroom mo ay merong facilities and everything, no? Pero yung mga bata naman na pumapasok, hindi naman kumakain bago pumasok. O kaya nangalakal muna ng basura sa gabi, no? O kaya nagatinda sa palengke nung the night before nung kanyang pagpasok sa school, no? So malawak na issue, no? At alam naman natin na yung education is just one of the components of our society, no? Pero napakalaki po nitong epekto, no, sa kabuuan, no? Kaya nga ang lagi nating hamon sa ating pamahalaan, no, sa ating gobyerno ay bigyan ito sana, no, ng pinakamalaking consideration, no, at a priority, no. Nasa ligang batas naman po natin 'yan, ano?
Okay. All right. Congresswoman, another issue, let me just ask you this. Would you have any idea as to the kind of lives our teachers have today? Can you give us a profile of our teachers? Are they competent to embark on new technologies or basic education for our students? Yes, ma'am. One more time with your audio, please. I could hardly hear you. Yeah. Yes, ma'am?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, of course.
Oo. Sa palagay ko, Melo, yung una munang dapat na gawin ng Department of Education ay yung mag-survey muna sa ating mga teachers, sa ating mga estudyante, kung sino-sino ba yung may mga access, may mga laptop, may mga cellphone. Yun yung basic na pwedeng gawin. Kasi from there, makakapag-isip ngayon ang estudyante or ang teacher, ang Department of Education, ano-ano yung mga modes. So, nakikita lang natin doon sa survey na ginagawa, halimbawa ng ACT, ng Alliance of Concerned Teachers, kung ilan yung may mga access sa technology, ilan yung may mga laptop. Nakita natin, Melo, wala pang 100% sa mga teachers, o nakita natin mga 50% lang yung mga teachers yung may kumpletong access sa technology at saka doon sa kung mayroong mga laptop. Much more dun sa ating mga estudyante, mas mababa yung rate nung acquisition o yung access dun sa internet at saka yung kung merong laptop at saka yung merong cellphone.
Opo.
So ito yung magiging areas of concern dapat ng DepEd na dapat na ma-address. Para kasi may iba't iba namang learning modes na pwedeng gamitin. Dito tayo magsimula dito sa survey na ito.
Yeah. Okay. Lim, the ICT Academy has been inaugurated in different colleges and universities nationwide, right? Can you give us an eye view of how things are for these ICT academies, and what about your interaction with the students? Yes. Go. Yes. Okay. Okay, I can hear you.
I am here. Yeah. Actually, I'm taking a case study that we had in Bulacan State University. We do implement the remote exam invigilator in the Bulacan State University there, and some of the students, they have the internet access and they are ready. They can register themselves and take for the exam in the Bulacan State University. So with the remote invigilator, they are more comfortable instead of going to the school campus to take the exam. So indirectly, we say we transform the old traditional way of taking exam and put into the currently on a digitalized exam in the school.
Yeah.
So slowly we will transform the whole university into the campus solution as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, Congresswoman, you have anything to say? Congresswoman France, would you care to react? Okay. All right, Benjo. Any reaction to the new technology being introduced to our students? Do you think it will be attractive to our basic education students?
Well, in terms of attraction, yes. No, most of our students and even the non-school or the out school children, they use technology. No, at this point, of course, no, if we have to, and if the Department of Education and the government as a whole, no, would introduce such and would establish such, no, that would really help, no, our learners. No, but then again, no, there is still this question of accessibility. No, that we really have to resolve first, no, before we introduce technology-based learning, no. But of course, we would appreciate, no, any mode, no, for learning, no, for the continuity, no, of course, to address, no, the education issues, no, and continuity of education, no, even in times of this crisis, of course, no, we would appreciate and we would support, no, the move from the Department of Education.
Yeah, okay. Congresswoman, your reactions, please.
That would be a welcome development, the technology that has been introduced in the Bulacan State University. But again, we have to pilot that, or we have to study that in using to basic education. So the basic problem still exists, the access of internet. Of course, there are some areas also, kuryente nga, kulang din. Problema natin, yung mga kuryente rin. So, yun yung mga dapat na i-address natin. Meron, dagdag ko lang, kasi masyado tayo nalulung dun sa mga technology eh. Mahalaga din sa pagbubukas ng klase na maihanda ng Department of Education yung health concern. Like for example, yung dapat ang mga teachers ay mag-undergo din ng mass testing para makita natin ang mga healthy at saka yung unhealthy teachers na pwedeng pumunta doon sa pwede nang mag-start sa June 1 para yung medical intervention magawa. So mahalaga ito, Melo, no, ng Department of Education. Baka masyadong naanong atang departamento doon sa mga technology. So pangalawa, Melo, no, maihanda natin yung mga eskwelahan natin. Halimbawa, yung mga water system, yung comfort room na basic sa cleanliness, yung health safety, mahalaga na kami nga may suggestion nga kami at meron akong bill, full ng nurse and doctors. Kasi kung talagang pupunta tayo sa new normal, ang mahalaga ay ma-prevent yung sakit kaysa nag-cure tayo ng sakit. So mahalaga na ito kung pupunta tayo sa new normal ay yung health safety ng ating mga estudyante. Maraming mga estudyante natin nagkakasakit, ina-attend to ng mga health ng ating mga expert in medicines. Kaya
Okay.
dapat yun ay ihanda din, Melo.
Congresswoman, if I'm not mistaken, when I was still covering the Department of Education, that was a long time ago, during the time of Secretary Ricardo Gloria, may he rest in peace. Yung Department of Education, merong Health and Nutrition Bureau, if I'm not mistaken. Pero nawala yon dahil yung mga doktor at nurses nilipat lahat sa Department of Health. Kaya isang problema natin yan, noon merong mga school doctors at school nurses at mga dentista. Maybe you can ask your colleagues in Congress na baka sakaling pwedeng maglaan ng mga doktor at nurses at mga dentista sa public schools. Yun ang isang problema kasi nakikita natin. Every school opening noon.
Yes, Melo.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Ano po nangyari so
Yes,
far?
Melo. Ako nga, natatandaan ko yung sinasabi mo, no? Ako nga, na-experience ko yan dun sa, nung elementary pa ako. Meron kaming mga, at least mga nurse sa eskwelahan. Pero ngayon, dahil devolved na nga yung function ng DOH, napunta na sa LGU, yung ating mga health workers, at bahala yung LGU kung paano niya pasuswelduhin, kakayanan ng mga LGU. Pero ngayon, Melo, it's high time na maibalik sa national itong mga nurse and doctors na ito. Nakita naman natin na doon sa pagde-devolve nitong mga personnel na ito, marami sa atin na discriminate in terms of sweldo, in terms of mga benefits. At dapat talaga sa new normal ay mayroon na talaga tayong mga medical health workers sa ating mga eskwelahan. Kasi it's better to prevent for them, di ba? So, yun naman yung sinasabi natin. Marami tayo, especially mga teacher din. May mga teachers din na nahihilo sa eskwelahan. Ano ba ang ginagawa? May mga estudyante na may mga health concerns. Saan ba dinadala itong mga estudyante na to? Hindi naman ito na nagagamot. Kaya mahalaga na sa new normal, ihanda ng DepEd na sana ay isuggest na rin nila sa gobyerno, sa IATF, kung ito ba yung namamahala doon, na dapat may mga nurse and doctor sa eskwelahan.
Yeah. Naalala ko yun yung unang bakuna ko, yung BCG. Sa public school yun Kung babakunahan ka at pipila kayo patungo doon sa clinic. No? Maganda itong experience na ito. Siguro this pandemic told us or is telling us to go back to the basics. No? Technology will always be there. But definitely, we have to go back to the basics for us to chart our destiny. Mahalaga yun. I don't know about our good friend Alex in Malaysia. How are the students, basic students, elementary students coping with this situation today?
Most of the students, from what we did, we had a cooperation with previously with the Ministry of Higher Education back in Malaysia. That was 2 years back. How we do it is actually, we still actually send them some training documents through their mobile apps. So meaning to say that some of the, as we know that most of the students these days, they carry a mobile handset with a limited number of data. I mean, I won't say that there's a lot of data, but with limited number of data. So some of the courses, those, I would say those static courses, that means courses, online courses that does not require very high additional broadband connectivity, can still be run in semi-rural area and rural area. And one of these activities was during that time was to train students, especially after they came out from year 12, how to do TVET course, attend TVET courses on fiber optic installation and testing, which is a very high demand blue collar job, because fiber installation and testing required a lot of practice, but the practice will come later when the students understand by getting the briefing, by reading the materials, by understanding the interactive of the questions between different chat group, right? Different work group that can be set up easily if students and teachers have a community, what we call a work group community. So there will be groups that students can ask questions, teachers can respond, and these are the things that we actually emphasize for students who are in the rural or semi-rural area where populations of the students are huge. So this effort indeed have contribute significant in terms of government objective for job employability, because the students are young. So when they come out from year 12, they probably have no experience. So that's how they learn. And once they learn and they get the practice and face-to-face interaction after the beginning of work group, they will get the experience on how to do the fiber installation, how to do the splicing using mechanical splicing, fusion splicing, and so forth. So they will be able to be absorbed into the growing projects that you can see in the ASEAN. If you can see in ASEAN perspective, countries such as Malaysia, Philippines, as well as Brunei, Indonesia, they require a lot of TVET students based which have experience not just on the theory part, but also on the practice. So to support the infrastructure development in each country. So this is something, a case that I would like to bring it up, and I agree with Congresswoman France on to how we can maneuver so that usage of the data or usage of the infrastructure in remote and rural area for students can be minimized so that it would not be so taxing in terms of rollout of the program. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Speaking of basic education, we have Carrie Buenafe. Carrie, what's the experience in Puerto Princesa? Can you please tell us? Yes, Carrie?
Sir, we have a cooperation with a big foundation. They're supporting actually a DepEd school in Palawan, and in 2018 we donated some tablets through another organization, and they noticed that when they started to integrate the students with the tablets were a tool that was used for the instruction. So natuturo po yung mga teachers with the help of the tablets, and they noticed an increase in participation and increase in attendance of the students kasi excited yung mga bata to be able to use the tablet. So the thing is it's very important for the partnership kasi initially there will be some expense, and the partner is also providing the internet access. So alam natin na Palawan is a remote area, and there's some difficulty in doing the internet instruction, but it helps to have partners and collaboration with all the people who can help bring everything in place.
Okay. So the initial feedback was they're interested, no? Probably because of the tablet or the technology or the content.
Yes, sir. And it's very interactive. Actually, basic education, they were teaching about reading and comprehension. So they also built the platform and the content. So that's how they do it. So it's not only just giving the tablet. The tablet should have something inside already, so that you are on day one, you're already ready to introduce the instruction. So it's an aid in education. So the teacher is also there to guide the students. Hindi mawawala yung teacher dun sa scenario. Kasi kinakailangan natin, especially yung mga bata, yung grades 1 to 3, grade 3, mag-guide pa rin sila ng students. Nag-guide pa rin nila yung mga estudyante natin.
Well, I hope this won't be just a pilot program, no? You know, one thing with us in the Philippines, I don't know whether the good Congresswoman will agree, was we have a penchant for pilot programs, Congresswoman. And after piloting, we forget about it, right? Yes, ma'am. Oops, sandali po. Sandali lang. Okay. Teka, nagkakaroon ng glitch. Yun ang sinasabi natin. All right. One more time, ma'am. Yes. We have a penchant for piloting.
I-pilot yan. Minsan, mga bata nakakalimutan na yan. So, personally, there's no better technology than the teacher herself. So, ito pa rin yung pinakamabisang mode natin ng teaching, si teacher, with the students. So, maganda nga mabawasan yung mga estudyante natin sa klase, maihanda yung mga alternative na ganito, na technology, lalo na doon sa mga basics. Yung reading, writing, arithmetic, yun ang mahalagang matutunan ng bata at an early age para yung comprehension, para masagot natin yung problema natin doon sa kakulangan ng reading comprehension ng mga bata. Yung 20 na students per class, very manageable yan para makuha natin yung kalidad ng edukasyon. Na later on, after this pandemic, after this crisis, babalik tayo sa bagong normal. Yun na, yung reduced class size, yung mga alternative technologies tayo, yung ating eskwelahan ay kung may mga health facilities na napakahalaga niyan, yung ating mga, kung wala man technology, yung ating mga textbooks, makumpleto na sana yan, yung mga rooms natin. So, yun pa rin. Yung mga alternative na yan, it's welcome. Pwede yan sa ibang klaseng group of students that can be utilized in other different groups of students. So, welcome naman yan. Pero the rest, yung pinakamalaking bagay ng ating mga estudyante ay nangangailangan pa rin ng gabay ng ating mga teachers sa loob ng classroom.
Okay, isang tanong, Congresswoman, hindi kaya dun sa setup na magaganap, hindi kaya maapektuhan yung kalidad ng edukasyon? Well, you have 20 students or pupils per classroom. But the problem is, paano mo i-accommodate yung mga 40, 50, 60 estudyante sa isang classroom, i-break up mo into 3, paano yun? Magbabago yung kanilang schedule? Madadagdagan yung teachers? May facilities ba? Ano pong nakikita nyo?
Oo, kung magkakaroon ng reduced class size, dapat magdagdag ng teachers. Magdagdag ng ating mga classrooms na dapat yung resources ay dapat idagdagan ng ating gobyerno. Ito, magkakaroon naman ng budget. Ito, sa pagbabudget namin, iaano natin yung mga additional classrooms na dapat na ma-build natin sa bagong normal. So, mahalaga yan, Melo, yung ating mga infrastructure. Kasi, ang Pilipino kasi ay hindi naman sanay talaga doon sa purely mga technology ang gagamitin natin. Mahalaga pa rin talaga yung ating mga classrooms. Tapos yung curriculum, mahalaga, Melo, na maayos ng Department of Education yung curriculum. Ano ba yung mga hindi dapat na ilagay pa sa curriculum? O ano ba yung mga pinakamahalaga na dapat na maituro sa ating mga estudyante? So, ayun, kasi ang bata, kung meron siyang access sa technology, internet, kahit naman wala si teacher, yung ibang mga apps dyan, pwedeng pag-aralan ng ating mga estudyante. Pero yung mga basic na dapat na nalalaman ng mga bata ay dapat na maituro rin ni teacher yon on a face-to-face basis. Pero may social practice, yung physical distancing, social distancing, yung enough class size lang.
Yeah. Congresswoman, hindi kaya may problema rin tayo dito dahil nung kasing panahon ko at matagal na yon, pag sinabing research, pupunta ka talaga sa library, magre-research ka. Pero with technology, na-enhance yung copy-paste technology na kukunin na lang sa libro, tapos ipe-paste, ipapasa bilang sarili na nilang project. Hindi ba problema yon? Ano po tingin niyo?
Oo. Problema yan. Nakikita ko nga yan dun sa mga estudyante, yung mga ginagawa nila. No? Tsaka isa pa, magkakaroon tayo ng problema dyan dun sa, kasi narinig ko sa Department of Education, the cooperation of parents is very, very essential dito sa pag-ano ng technology. Eh kung si parent ay hindi rin naman marunong sa technology, so paano niya mag-guide yung ating mga estudyante, mga bata? Alam naman natin ang ating mga magulang ngayon, yung mga parents natin, nagdo-double job yan. Yung nanay at tatay, kailangan magtrabaho para sa pagsuporta sa pamilya. So yan din yung isa nating magiging consideration do sa online teaching na sinasabi natin, kasi kailangan ang mag-guide sa estudyante kung may online ay yung siyempre maalam din yung mga parents sa technology.
Eh yun na nga, meron ka 10 milyong manggagawang nasa abroad. So 10 milyong pamilya rin yung walang magulang. Di po ba? Eh, isang
Oo. Sa isang klase nga, alam mo Melo, sa isang klase na 40 students, kalahati doon nasa abroad yung mga estudyante, mga bata, mga magulang nila. O kung di man nasa abroad, nasa ibang komunidad. Kaya yun ang magiging problema natin.
Okay. Benjo, anong tingin mo ron?
Well, sa kabuuan po, no, we still have the time, no, para ayusin, no, tama yung yung sinasabi po natin, na yung technology po ay it cannot stand alone, no, yung technology kailangan pa rin ng tao diyan, no, bago yan magamit ng mahusay, po. And of course, yung ating mga bata naman po, no, ay yung ating mga materials, no, sabi ko kanina, we still have time. Sabi ko na nga kanina po, no, na ito yung pandemic na to ay nag-cause, no, na nagbukas ng hindi man opportunity, no, gaya ng binanggit ko, no, nagbukas ito ng mga bagay na dapat nating makita, no. So, ibig sabihin ngayon nakita natin na ito pala, ganito pala ka-backward tayo, no, in terms of technology, no, in terms of the use of technology, no, dun sa education as compared to our ASEAN neighbors, no. That's one, po. Nakita rin naman po natin na talagang may problema, no, yung system, no, natin, sa ating bansa, no, at nakita rin po natin na yung mga teacher din naman po natin, talaga namang napakarami naman palang trabaho, no. So kahit pa sabihin natin at sa kabila niya, no, na hindi rin po nababantayan yung kalusugan ng ating mga guro. No, Camelo, we have an existing law, no, na nagsasabi, nagpo-provide na dapat yung kalusugan ng mga guro natin ay nababantayan, po. Nabibigyan siya ng automatic, no, na check-up na libre, no, taon-taon, po, at na hospitalization if necessary. May ganyan po tayo, no, na batas na hindi po yan nasusunod, unfortunately, no. So lahat po ng ito kinakailangan nating pagsama-samahin, kinakailangan nating i-considera lahat at kung paano natin na maitataguyod at maisasagawa yung mabuting delivery ng education service sa ating mga bata, no, after this or even during this pandemic, no, na ang ating bansa ay talaga namang apektado ng husto, no. So ganun din po, makakaasa naman ng bawat isa ng ating mga guro naman ay mananatili, no, na nandiyan ang dedikasyon, po. Sinasabi lamang namin lagi, no, na dapat naman ang gobyerno ay matiyak po, no, sa pagbubukas ng klase, especially doon sa physical, sa face-to-face na schooling, no, tiyakin po muna natin, no, na ang mga bata natin, ang mga guro natin ay ligtas. Pagdating naman dito sa technology-based na pag-aaral, tiyakin lang rin naman po sana natin, no, na ang mga teacher po natin, ang mga bata po natin ay handa, no. Last point, no, nung nakaraang araw po kasi naglabas na ang Department of Education ng memorandum, no, na magbibigay na ng sinasabing cash allowance. Ito yung tinatawag natin dati na chalk allowance, no. So maliit lamang po ito, no, 3,500 for a year, no. Ang sabi nga namin po dito last year, dapat gawin itong parang teaching aid allowance, no. Of course, no, meron ng iba't ibang mga panukalang batas na nakasalang, po. Pero teaching aid allowance, and it would cover, of course, no, even the technology needs, no, ng ating mga teacher. Kaya nga baka yung 1,000 naman kulang, no, lalo na po dito sa tinatawag na new normal, no. So yun po yung aming hinaing at apela sa ating gobyerno.
Thank you. Si Dave Veridiano kasama natin. Dave, may tanong ka ba from your end? Dave? Mr. Dave Veridiano, you have some questions? Please go ahead. Got questions, Dave? All right. Sige. Anong tingin natin ngayon? Siguro matanong ko si Congresswoman, final word natin for today sa ating panayam. ano dapat ang misyon ng gobyerno sa mga susunod na araw bago sumapit ang Agosto 24?
So, malaki pa yung hahabulin natin, Melo, doon mass testing, lalong-lalo na dito sa naka-ECQ na sa NCR, lalong-lalo na sa mga rural areas. O yung may mga nakita tayo na maraming mga kaso na mga PUI, PUM, mga suspect. Dapat maisagawa ito, yung talagang massive, totoong massive na mass testing sa ating mga lalong-lalo na yung yung sa mga work-related, tapos yung ating mga vulnerables, dapat maisagawa ito. Pangalawa, sa Department of Education, welcome naman yung mga bago nilang mga proposal, yung class size, yung pag-ano ng iba't ibang mga technology, at iba pang mga modes of teaching. Ang gusto lang natin dito ay masiguro yung health ng ating mga estudyante at ng mga teachers bago pumasok yung August 24. Maihanda yung ating mga pasilidad sa eskwelahan na magkaroon talaga tayo ng health infrastructure. Pangatlo, yung curriculum. Maihanda ng maayos yung curriculum, maayos yung ano ba yung mga learning competencies lang na kailangan sa ating mga estudyante. Pagpasok ng estudyante, dapat basic yon, maibigay din, dapat may mask, may handa itong tubig parate, at laging malinis, ready yung water facilities natin kasi nga sa mahalaga ito na lagi sinasabi ng Department of Education, Department of Health, yung cleanliness.
Okay.
So yun, yung technology, it would come, alternative lang yan, Melo. Mahalaga pa rin yung later on after August 24, ay yung face-to-face with reduced class size.
Okay, very good. Napakaganda. From Malaysia, Alex, what do you see in the coming days?
Things will get normalized for the next 2 weeks. In fact, things already starting to get normalized in the sense that students and teachers are beginning to do majority of the interaction through webinar and also through chat group that is set up for the students on a particular subject of learning. And once the 2 weeks period go after it actually done with the epidemic, I think normalization will happen in the schools where social distancing still happen due to the fact that the epidemic is not fully eradicated yet, like what Congresswoman has been saying. So the Malaysian government still practice a certain degree of social distancing, especially in the classroom, and majority of the class size probably will goes into probably a smaller class size, and this smaller class size will help to slowly achieve the government objective to eradicate or to flatten the COVID-19 curve. Yeah.
Good. Okay. Then tell me about your views. Will HUAWEI get into the picture again after the pandemic? Will you be going around the country again and forge partnerships for the ICT Academy?
Yeah, of course. For the ICT Academy and the Digital Academy, we are already planned in the early of the year. So we already have a proper plan to implement and to promote this academy to the whole Philippines. So our purpose, our main concern and main focus is we wish to focus on the whole Philippines from the north until the south of the Philippines, which is all the region will have a ICT Academy and Digital Academy coverage, so that the student and they're going to graduate student, they can get the knowledge and can get to be certified, and end of the result will be they can easily get a job after they graduated and support back the Philippine country.
Good, great.
Yeah.
Let me end our special edition of our Wednesday Roundtable at Lido with a simple quote. We're talking of the country's future. I came across a quotation from a man named Nelson Mandela. There can be no keener revelation of a society's soul than the way in which it treats its children. So we will judge our people in government on how they treat children. Thank you very much. God bless us all. See you again one of these days. Keep safe. Have a nice day.